David-Gerard here. I'm in Kansas City, Kansas, and I'm looking across to Kansas City, Missouri, where I'm going to visit Ernistine Diamond, a lady who suffered from an illness all her life, but rose above it to live an interesting and fruitful life.
Yes, I was born with sickle-cell-anemia. It's hereditary, so you have to be born with it. And I'm 92 years old. They don't know of any other person that has lived this long.
And so when did they discover that you had the disease?
Well, when I was 3 months old, and I was really sick. I had a sickle cell crisis in the middle of the night. So around 3 in the morning. And so my mother knew that I had a really high temperature. I was screaming at the top of my voice, and she knew I was really sick. And she took me up to this office up on the avenue, that's Independence Avenue. She was standing in front, he asked her what she wanted. And she said, my baby's sick, and she needs help right away. So he looked at us and said, we don't serve colored people.
Oh my. And what, yeah. That would have been in
27. For some reason I started crying again, so he decided he'd take a look at me. He looked at me and he told her, said, you waited too late. She's gonna die before the day is done. And she said, where there's life, there's hope. So I'm gonna take her home, but I'm not gonna pray for her burial. I'm gonna pray for her survival. That's the first time that
anything happened.
Sickle cell crisis.
When did you have the next crisis?
Well, I was having them all along, but they didn't know what they were. My grandmother called them the sick spell.
So when were you diagnosed with sickle cell?
Well, when I was 21 years old, I was in labor, having 1 or 2 pains, and I was screaming for 2 weeks.
This your first child?
Yeah. Before the doctor ever came, he came and sat down beside my bed and said, well, why can't you have this baby? And he had his books, and he read through them. When he got through, he said, I know what's wrong with you. You don't have enough blood for you and your baby. And gave me a few blood transfusions. And pretty soon I was able to have him. The doctor just said, it's my sad duty to tell you that you're gonna die. He said, well, people who have this disease that you have, they never live very long. We don't even know, as low as your blood is, we don't even know why you were able to conceive. So anyway, our birthdays was in June, my mother's, mine, and my son. So I decided, well, this is the last thing I can do for him. So I'm gonna go and have a party for him. I went and bought party stuff. When I was on the streetcar, I thought, oh, the year is up and I didn't die. So I said, Lord, please forgive me for giving up. I'll never give up again. I will enjoy each day that you have given me from now on. Please forgive me. So.
Now, did you meet other sickle cell patients over the years?
At the Truman Medical Center, and we went there every Tuesday, I think it was. And all of the the people that were younger, because, well, I was always older than everybody else, so I went there the last time when I was 72, and I was in there with them. And then when the nurse came in and started taking my temperature, they all gathered around and said, well, what do you do? How do you live that long? Tell us how we can live that long. And you have to know things that trigger a crisis. That's how you manage it. You can't get too cold. You can't get even too hot. you can't be dehydrated. You have to drink water, right? So you can't be too tired. It's just common sense thing. My children, I kept having children. I have 4. And so every day, every night, I prayed, asked the Lord to let me live until my children got grown. And I prayed that prayer every night for 21 years. And suddenly it occurred to me, my youngest son was over 21, and I said, thank you.
You made it.
Thank you, Lord.